Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Path to Paradise.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
Stories of the Holy Quran, Part 2 of Prophet Nuh. Now, Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam understood that he had not made any mistake in conveying the truth, but rather those who did not believe were themselves disobedient and stubborn. Seeing their evil deeds and baseless actions, Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam prayed to Allah Almighty. Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam said, O my Lord, do not leave any of the disbelievers on earth, for if you leave them, they will mislead your servants, and their descendants will be like them, disobedient. When Prophet Nuh, peace be upon him, started building the ark by Allah's command, the disbelievers began mocking him. Whenever they passed by, they mocked and said, Oh, really? When we start to drown, you and your followers will be saved in this boat? What a foolish thought! When Prophet Nuh, peace be upon him, saw that the people were heedless of their fate and boldly defying God, he kept warning them while continuing his work of building the ark, for Allah had already informed him of the true reality. When the ark built by Prophet Nuh, peace be upon him, was completed, the time for Allah's promised punishment drew near. Prophet Nuh alayhi salam saw the first sign that had been mentioned to him. A spring of water began to gush forth from beneath the earth. Then Allah commanded him to board the ark with his family, to take a pair of each kind of animal, and to also bring along the small group of about 40 believers who had accepted his message. When Allah's command was carried out, the sky was ordered to pour down rain and the earth's springs were told to burst forth. By Allah's will, all of this unfolded and the ark floated safely on the waters for a long time under his protection. Eventually, the obstinate disbelievers were drowned and met the fate decreed for them by God's law of recompense. When the stormy punishment came, Prophet Nuh, peace be upon him, prayed to Allah for his son Canaan, asked that he too be saved. But Allah replied, Oh no, he is not of your family. His deeds are not righteous. He is of the wrongdoers. So do not ask me about something of which you do not have any knowledge. Allah had promised Prophet Nuh, peace be upon him, that his family would be saved, and for that reason he prayed for Canaan. However, Allah made it clear that salvation depends on one's actions, not on blood relations. Hearing this, Prophet Nuh, peace be upon him, admitted his mistake and asked Allah for forgiveness and mercy. When by Allah's command the punishment ended, the ark of Nuh, peace be upon him, came to rest on Mount Judi. The water gradually began to dry up, and the people of Ark once again set foot on God's land in peace and safety. Because of this, Prophet Nuh, peace be upon him, became known by the title Abu al-Bashr al-Sani, the second father of mankind, or second Adam. It is likely due to this position that he is referred to in some hadiths as the first of the messengers. The story of Prophet Nuh, peace be upon him, teaches us the following lesson. Every individual is responsible for his or her own actions and character. Therefore, the righteousness or greatness of a father cannot compensate for the disobedience of his son, and likewise, the piety of a son cannot make up for the rebellion of his father. Bad company is even more dangerous than poison because it only leads to humiliation, loss, and destruction. It is important for a person to do good deeds, but it is equally important to keep the company of righteous people. Just as avoiding evil is a vital quality in life, staying away from evil people is even more important. Placing true trust and reliance in Allah while also using available worldly means is not against the concept of tawakkul, trust in Allah. Rather, it is the correct way to practice tawakkul Allah. That is why building the Ark of Nuh alayhi salam was necessary to survive the storm of Nuh alayhi salam.